Good evening from Shenzhen, China. It is Sunday, February 9th, and this is Postcards from Tomorrow, episode 3. These shots and videos were taken last Friday, which was 2 days ago, and between 6:30 and 9 p.m. This building is the KK100, a 100-story tower. And this is Shenan Boulevard. It's a main thoroughfare through Shenzhen. There is the D Wong Twin Tower, 89 stories. And as you can see, all the streets are virtually empty. There's no people, there's no cars. All the lights are on, but nobody's home. Or actually, everybody's home. Everybody's staying home in their houses, in their apartments. As you can see here, rush hour 6:30 and then Shenzhen Metro, Line 1, virtually empty. Normally, it would be packed. You wouldn't be able to move. Here's a couple of shots inside the Mix City Mall. It's a very high-end luxury shopping mall located in downtown Lohu District, Shenzhen. Famous brands like Gucci, Prada, Dior, Bottega Veneta abound. There's Loewe from Germany. Here's Bottega Veneta. This mall should be packed. It's a Friday night. It should be people going to eat and shop. And instead, you have 3 people at a service counter. There is a sunset shot right when I arrived at the D Wong building. And, well, there are a few cars still out. Generally, the very wealthy that live in that area are still out in their fancy cars. Here's a Porsche Carrera, which probably goes for about $300,000 in China because everything's about triple the price of the rest of the world. Here, there's a white Maybach pulling out of the Mix City Mall parking lot. And coming up here, heading to my favorite Hong Kong roast-style restaurant called Sunfat Shinfa. And you will notice as I approach, I will have to have my temperature taken with an infrared thermometer. Any establishment that is currently doing business must check your temperature going in and out. And just outside of Shinfa, Sunfat, was a group of Meituan delivery guys. We'll see that soon. Here is the Miniso convenience store. There's the Meituan guys. Meituan is a delivery service. There's millions of these guys delivering food, which is really a godsend right now with everybody holed up in their homes. They can have food delivered to their houses and basic convenience items. But unfortunately, one of them was also carrying the virus last week, and that was in the news. There's a better shot of Miniso, generally packed with people waiting online to pay for the items, and it's empty. Here is a shot inside of Mix City again from the 4th or 5th floor. As I walked around, it looks like the 5th floor is the top. Everything's closed. This was around 7 p.m. It should be open till 10. Everything closed, nothing going on. Actually, everybody should be staying home, but you could come to this mall now and still not run into anybody, so I guess pretty safe. There's further shots of the high-end shops. And movie theaters. There's a nice IMAX theater in this mall. It's been closed since Chinese New Year. I know China and the U.S. lost a lot of money in the movie industry with this coronavirus outbreak. There's another shot. This is, remember, 6:35 p.m., rush hour. It should be totally jam-packed where you can barely breathe. Normally I would have my face mushed up against the window, and there was nobody there. I went down to Huacheng Bay. This is actually a few days earlier. Now it's completely shuttered. This was right at the beginning of the virus outbreak. I think it was around the 21st of January. And this is also generally jam-packed. It's one of the busiest pedestrian shopping streets in the world. It's also the headquarters to the largest electronic market in the world and headquarters to many major brands. There's Oppo, that's their primary showroom. And it's a beautiful pedestrian street. It's been remodeled recently, about 2 years ago. And it's empty. there's only a PA system talking about avoiding the virus and how to wash your hands and stay away from crowds. There's my dog, very despondent, very bored lately because we're basically not able to go and do the things we normally do. And on a lighter note, here's a woman that has built her dog a hazmat suit and some very creative protective gear for people that are riding the high-speed trains. Here I leave you on a sunset shot of the KK100 building in the distance. And